Welcome to our channel. Negative thoughts don't come to stay, they come to test you. The real power is not in stopping them completely, but in learning how to respond to them. Negative thoughts have a strong power over your life. Many people do not realize how much their thinking shapes their daily experience. What you think repeatedly becomes what you feel, and what you feel affects how you live. First, your mind creates your reality. The way you think about yourself, your situation, and your future directly shapes your actions. If your mind is full of negative thoughts, you start seeing problems everywhere. Even challenges feel easier to handle. Second, thoughts affect your emotions. Every thought creates a feeling inside you. If you think, "I cannot do this," you feel weak and discouraged. But if you think, "I will try my best," you feel motivated and strong. Your emotions follow your thoughts every single day. Third, you can change your thinking. Your mind is not fixed. It can be trained and improved. When you become aware of your thoughts, you can slowly replace negative thinking with positive thinking. The truth is simple: your life follows your thoughts. When you understand your thinking, control your mindset, and choose better thoughts, you start taking control of your emotions, your actions, and your future. Negative thoughts are the unwanted and harmful thoughts that come into your mind and affect how you feel and think. Everyone experiences them at some point, but when they become frequent, they can disturb your peace of mind. First, negative thoughts are bad thoughts in the mind. These are ideas that make you feel low, weak, or unhappy. They can make small situations feel bigger than they really are and stop you from thinking clearly. Second, they create fear and doubt feelings. Negative thoughts often make you question yourself. You may start thinking, "I cannot do this," or "What if I fail?" This fear reduces your confidence and stops you from trying new things. Third, they lead to overthinking problems. Instead of finding solutions, your mind keeps repeating the same worries again and again. This overthinking increases stress and makes your mind tired. Even simple problems start feeling heavy and difficult. Overthinking everything is a common habit that silently creates stress in life. Many people do not realize how much their thoughts affect their peace of mind. First, thinking too much is the main problem. Instead of making simple decisions, the mind keeps repeating the same thoughts again and again. Even small situations start feeling complicated because the brain does not stop analyzing everything. Second, it creates fake problems. Many problems exist only in the mind, not in real life. People imagine negative situations that may never happen. These thoughts feel real, but they are only assumptions. Third, it increases stress. When the mind keeps running without control, it becomes tired and confused. Overthinking drains mental energy and reduces focus. It becomes difficult to enjoy the present moment. The truth is simple: overthinking does not solve problems, it only multiplies them. When you learn to slow down your thoughts and focus on what is real, your mind becomes calmer, clearer, and more peaceful. Fear of failure is one of the biggest mental barriers in life. It stops people from trying new things and reaching their full potential. First, fear stops action. When people are afraid of failing, they avoid taking the first step. They keep thinking, "What if I fail?" and delay their decisions. Because of this, many opportunities are lost before even trying. Third, it reduces confidence. When fear of failure becomes strong, a person starts doubting their abilities. They stop believing in themselves and feel less capable. This low confidence makes it even harder to take action in the future. The truth is simple: failure is not the enemy, fear of failure is. When you face fear, take action, and accept mistakes as part of learning, your confidence grows and your mind becomes stronger. Comparing yourself to others is one of the fastest ways to lose your peace of mind. Many people look at others and feel they are not good enough. This habit creates sadness, pressure, and self-doubt. First, it makes you feel less than others. You see someone more successful, more confident, or more advanced in life, and you start thinking you are behind. But you are only seeing one part of their journey. You do not see their struggles, failures, or difficult days. Second, it causes you to lose self-worth. When you compare too much, you stop appreciating your own progress. You forget your strengths, your effort, and the steps you have already taken. Slowly, you start believing that your life has less value. Third, it creates unnecessary stress. Comparison adds pressure that you do not need. It makes your journey feel slower and your goals feel less meaningful. Instead of focusing on your growth, you become distracted by other people's lives. The truth is simple, your journey is unique. When you stop comparing, you begin to respect your own path. You see your progress more clearly, your confidence grows, and your mind becomes more peaceful. The first step to changing your life is becoming aware of your thoughts. Many people live on automatic thinking. Negative ideas come into the mind, and they believe every thought without questioning it. First, notice negative thinking. Pay attention to the words you say to yourself. Thoughts like, I am not good enough, I always fail, or nothing will change are signs of negative thinking. When you notice these thoughts, you begin to take back control. Second, stop automatic reactions. You do not need to react to every thought. Just because a thought appears does not mean it is true. Instead of immediately feeling fear or stress, pause for a moment and ask yourself if the thought is helpful or realistic. Third, observe your mind. Watch your thoughts like a quiet observer. Notice what your mind is repeating and how those thoughts affect your emotions. This simple awareness creates space between you and your thinking. The truth is simple, you are not your thoughts. When you become aware of your thinking, you stop being controlled by every negative idea. You begin to choose better thoughts, calmer emotions, and wiser actions. First, change bad thoughts. When your mind says, I can't do this, stop and question that thought. Ask yourself if it is really true. Most of the time, it is only fear speaking, not reality. Second, think positive alternatives. Replace I will fail with I will do my best. Replace I'm not good enough with I am improving every day. These new thoughts are more helpful and more realistic. They give your mind hope and strength. Third, train your mind. Positive thinking is a skill that becomes stronger with practice. At first, negative thoughts may return often. That is normal. Keep replacing them each time. Slowly, your brain will start choosing better thoughts automatically. The truth is simple, your mind believes what you repeat. When you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, your emotions become calmer, your confidence grows, and your life begins to change from the inside. One of the best ways to stop negative thinking is to focus on the present moment. Most mental stress comes from thinking too much about the past or worrying too much about the future. First, do not overthink the past. Many people keep remembering old mistakes, failures, and painful moments. They ask themselves, why did this happen? Or why did I do that? Second, avoid future fear. Many people worry about things that have not happened yet. They imagine problems, failure, and disappointment. But most of these fears never become real. Worrying about the future steals your peace today. Third, stay calm now. The present moment is where your life is happening. Right now, you can breathe, think clearly, and take one small step forward. When you focus on what you can do today, your mind becomes calmer and stronger. The truth is simple, peace exists in the present moment. When you stop living in the past and stop fearing the future, you begin to enjoy life as it is. Your thoughts become lighter, your stress becomes smaller, and your mind feels more peaceful. The way you talk to yourself has a powerful effect on your life. Your inner voice can either make you stronger or make you feel weak. That is why positive self-talk is so important. First, self-encouragement matters. Life is not always easy. There will be mistakes, failures. In those moments, you need to support yourself. Tell yourself, I can improve, I will keep going, and this is only a temporary challenge. Taking small actions is one of the most powerful ways to change your life. Many people wait for motivation or perfect timing, but real change starts with simple steps. First, action reduces fear. When you stay inactive, your mind creates more fear and doubt. But when you start doing something, even a small step, fear begins to disappear. Action shows your mind that you are in control. Second, movement clears the mind. When you start working, studying, or doing any small task, your thoughts become more organized. Confusion reduces and you start thinking more clearly. Even a little progress can bring mental relief. Third, it builds confidence. Every small action gives you a feeling of achievement. When you complete small tasks, you start believing in yourself more. This confidence grows slowly and becomes stronger with time. The truth is simple. Action is the cure for overthinking. When you take small steps every day, your fear reduces, your mind becomes clear, and your confidence slowly builds a stronger version of you. There was a person who used to live in constant overthinking. Every small situation became a big problem in their mind. They kept thinking again and again about things that had already happened or might happen in the future. Slowly, this overthinking turned into an emotional stress phase. They felt worried most of the time. Their confidence became low and they started feeling stuck in life. Happiness slowly disappeared because their mind was always full of negative thoughts. But one day they decided to change. They did not change everything at once. They started learning control step by step. When negative thoughts came, they tried to stop and observe them. Thoughts are not your identity. They are just mental events that come and go. First, thoughts come and go. Your mind produces many thoughts every day. Some are positive and some are negative. Second, you can control your response. Even if a negative thought appears, you do not have to follow it. You can choose how to react. You can accept it, ignore it, or replace it with a better thought. This choice gives you real control over your mind. Third, awareness is power. When you observe your thoughts without judging them, you become more aware of your inner world. This awareness helps you understand that you are separate from your thoughts. The truth is simple. You are the observer of your mind, not the mind itself. When you understand this, you stop being controlled by every thought. You become calmer, clearer, and more in control of your emotions and actions. Negative thoughts can create a cycle that keeps repeating in the mind. The more you think without acting, the stronger that cycle becomes. But action can break this cycle and change your direction. First, movement changes mindset. When you start doing something, even a small task, your mind shifts from thinking to doing. This movement reduces overthinking and helps your brain focus on reality instead of fear. Second, small steps matter. You do not need to do something big to change your life. Even a small step like writing, walking, studying, or organizing your work can create progress. These small actions slowly weaken negative thinking patterns. Third, action creates hope. When you take action, you start seeing results, even if they are small. These results give you confidence and motivation. Hope grows when you see that change is possible. The truth is simple. Action is stronger than fear. When you move your body, take small steps, and start acting instead of overthinking, your negative cycle breaks and your mind becomes more positive and strong. Positive thinking is not something that comes automatically for everyone. It is not a natural gift that only some people have. It is a skill that can be learned and improved with time. First, it is not natural for everyone. Many people naturally think about problems, mistakes, or fears. This is normal. The mind often focuses on negative things because it tries to protect us. But this does not mean we cannot change it. Second, positive thinking is built daily. You do not become positive in one day. It happens slowly through daily habits. When you start noticing your thoughts and choosing better ones every day, your mindset begins to shift. Third, it needs consistency. One good day is not enough. You must practice it again and again. Even when negative thoughts come, you gently replace them with better thoughts. Over time, this repeated practice makes positivity stronger in your mind. The truth is simple. Your thinking improves with practice, not pressure. When you understand that positive thinking is a daily practice, you become more patient with yourself and slowly build a stronger, calmer, and more positive mind. The human mind is not fixed. It is flexible and can be shaped with practice and awareness. This means you are not stuck with the same thoughts forever. First, the mind is changeable. Today you may feel negative, but tomorrow you can feel better. Your mental state changes based on your habits, environment, and thinking patterns. When you understand this, you realize that change is always possible. Second, thoughts can be controlled. You cannot stop every thought from coming, but you can choose which thoughts to follow. You can replace negative thinking with positive thinking. You can train your mind to focus on better ideas. Third, peace is possible. No matter how stressed or confused you feel, peace is not lost. It is always available inside you. When you slow down your thoughts and practice awareness, your mind becomes calm again. The truth is simple. Your mind can be trained, improved, and transformed. When you understand that your mind is changeable, your thoughts are controllable, and peace is possible, you start taking control of your inner world. You are stronger than your thoughts. No matter how many negative thoughts come into your mind, you are the one who can observe them and control your response. Thoughts are temporary, but your awareness is powerful. Start controlling your mind today. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Begin with small steps. Notice your thoughts, slow down your reactions, and choose better thinking one moment at a time. Every small effort creates real change inside you. Stay calm and keep growing. Life will always bring challenges, but a calm mind can handle everything in a better way. Growth does not come from perfection. It comes from patience, awareness, and daily practice. The truth is simple. Your mind becomes strong when you train it gently every day. When you believe in your inner strength, take control of your thoughts and stay calm. You slowly build a peaceful and powerful life from within.